Seasoned nurses, 3 questions to ask before you eat your young. On my Facebook page on Seasoned RN Speaking Their True Voice, I'm talking about being mistreated by my preceptor in my first job. My name's Renee Michaels. I'm a BSN and I've been a nurse for 40 years. I was thinking back to 40 years ago with my first ever job out of nursing school, and my preceptor hated me. I was a new BSN who was filled with heart and love and kindness, and I didn't have much exposure to different types of people outside of my family. And I didn't have the confidence and self-esteem and self-worth that would allow me to survive. So she was so unsupportive, demeaning, and she was never there to guide me or defend me. She left me feeling less confident, unempowered, and I found myself in the clean utility room crying all of the time. So I was blessed. She was only with me for 6 weeks before I went to 3 to 11 and had to find my way. I struggled with the simplest things like handing out meds to 18 patients. It took me 1 year to finally figure it out and for me to break out of my shell and let out the upbeat person that I really am. But I almost left nursing because of her. Really, all that work and all that sacrifice I had to my degree, and it all could have been ruined by one person. So I started thinking about why nurses eat their young. And I found a great article that I'm going to share with you, written by Erica McDonald, and my own thoughts. So she states that the irony of it all is that we are consistently voted as America's most trusted profession. Yet, we can't even be trusted to treat each other with kindness and respect. It is really quite sad that this shallow groupthink occurs among such talented and educated people. Why is it that we feel the need to make it hard for another colleague to succeed, or demean them, or make them look bad, or push them to their brink? Erica goes on to state that, think back to nursing school. Okay. First, the nursing program accepted us is similar to the rush of winning the lottery because it's so competitive. Then we realize that the nursing professors are on this mission to weed people out, to make sure only the strongest students pass their classes. They want to eliminate the weak links. As a nursing student, you begin to study with intensity, stop socializing, stop attending family functions. You stop working out, but it's all good. You realize that nursing school doesn't last forever, and it is worth the sacrifice. You study, you take your NCLEX, you find your first job, which really is not an easy feat, only to realize you're not working on the floor that you wanted, you're working night shift, you're missing your partner, your kids, your family gatherings. We make sacrifices all of the time. And as a nurse, because of the sacrifices we have made for years, we need to show the new nurse how it's done in the real world. Erica says, you're unhappy with yourself, with your situation, and you treat the new kid on the block just like you were treated badly in the name of education. Or maybe you're a competitive type of person and you want to maintain your status in the group that you already were earned in the workplace, or unconsciously you perceive the new nurse as a potential threat for you. So you decide to test the new nurse and see what they're made of. Let's mold a new nurse into a super nurse of steel. Nurse bullying, eating their young at its finest. For me personally, I decided from that day forward, after being bullied by my first preceptor, I would never mistreat another nurse like that. And I became a mama bear. I went above and beyond to be a mentor and a coach. Baby boomers are especially noted for their ability to eat their young, and I feel we're on the other side of this now. It's happened to us, and I can see that it doesn't make a nurse of steel. My 3 questions I ask myself if I find myself sitting up, maybe going to go into that wolf mentality. Number 1 is, how would I feel if someone spoke to me like that? Number 2, would my actions help them advance their skills? And number 3, will my actions help them increase their confidence? As seasoned nurses, we are way on the other side of this. Let's change the generational profiling and be the role model for the workforce behind us. Create happy nurses who will find great joy and honor in their profession. Let me know if you found this article to be helpful or if you have any additional tips on this topic. Blessings to all of the seasoned nurses who I've met and all of those who I haven't met yet. Comment below on your thoughts, and I can't wait to connect with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.